Thinking Ape just had his channel demonetized today. Let's at least make them work a little bit for their censorship. The November Mgtow challenge is simple. Make a video explaining what led you to Mgtow, how Mgtow has changed you as a man, and why Mgtow is important to you, and post it on your channel.
Hello, this is my submission to Happy Humble Hermit's November Mgtow challenge. Forgive some of the background noise. I can't get anywhere to record. That's far enough from my PC. What led me to Mgtow? What led me to Mgtow is there's a number of things that led me to Mgtow, but the most strongest one I have to say was when I was about 10 years old. My parents split up. I went to go live with my dad, and although I didn't know it at the time, my mother was very irresponsible, to say the least, very childlike. Before the divorce, out of spite, my mother decided to give up the house with all my possessions. At the time, we was renting this house. Her name was on the property. She was able to sign off the entire property without my dad's permission whatsoever, and we was trying to relocate to another city at the time, so we was like halfway across the country. So by the time we got back, it was too late. There was already shutters on the doors, shutters on the windows, with all our possessions in. And my mother actually told the office and from the people we rented from to not let my dad have any of the possessions inside, leaving all of her children's possessions inside, complete disregard of what they need, or practically leaving us all homeless on the streets. And a move across the country didn't really work out, so we came back to our city. We came back home, having to move from hostel to hostel with nothing but the clothes on my back. Funnily enough, when it came to custody battles for my other siblings and me, my mother didn't even try to fight. She just gave us up. All the cards were in her hands. You know, my dad had no chance, but he still, thank God, he got custody. But if she wanted to, she could have completely raped him in court. The only reason I'm with my dad today is because my mother could not take responsibility for her actions. So to put it short, my mother abandons me and my 5 other siblings, ages 10 and under, with no possessions, practically homeless, with nothing, burning all bridges, and with no interest whatsoever to have us in her life. So you could definitely say that was a red pill moment. And this is just before I just started high school as well, so you could probably imagine she gave me the worst year of my life. As for what led me to Mgtow, I came through through the PUA crowd. And I didn't have too much confidence in myself, especially through high school, so I found a couple of PUAs, talked to people in a few forums, sadly paid for some subscriptions I'm not too proud of now. Didn't really get much out of it. But through the PUAs I found Angry Mgtow, funnily enough. The first time I even heard of Mgtow was Angry Mgtow's live stream with Bearing, and even though he's pretty much a lol cow, he was saying some pretty interesting things I never even heard before, and it was really interesting. So I started researching what's this Mgtow thing, and through that I found Turd Flinging Monkey, and through him I found Stardusk and Sunrise Hoodie, and then Happy Humble Hermit, and then the rest is history. But funnily enough, I actually went through the red pill rage pre-Mgtow due to all the frustrations with my mother. With basically, it's funny. I basically got divorced without actually getting married. You know, losing a woman taking all of my things and basically abandoning me. Mgtow. So The Mgtow is important to me because it helped me trust myself, helped me trust my own decision making, and to not rely on a lot of external validation like I used to, especially in high school. I learned to be confident in going my own way and making my own decisions and doing my own thing, and being happy with or being satisfied with the outcome. That's especially why I'm attracted to a lot of Sunrise Hoodie and Happy Humble Hermit videos, because they talk a lot about searching for inner peace and that angle of being confident in yourself and recognizing that you're the only person that matters to you. And I like that. I did art and design in school. I originally wanted to be a comic book illustrator, and that led me down to a bit of graphic design work in art. Then that led me to building my own PC. Then that led me build into my own music studio, and now I do music production. Like, just one interest led to another. I've always wanted to do like a lot of things. Like, I've always wanted to be like a Renaissance guy, but I've never had the confidence to pursue it. I never had the confidence to pursue, and I never had the confidence to fail. I've never had the confidence to fail. Mgtow taught me that it's alright to fail, and it's alright to fail just so long as you try. And I've accomplished so much in the past couple of years. I've been going my own way, 2 years strong, and I've accomplished so much, and I hope to accomplish a lot more. So yeah, shout out to Happy Humble Hermit, shout out to Sunrise Hoodie, shout out to TFM, all the Mgtow channels. Don't know where I'd be without it.